Hello, everyone. This is another heartbreaking news. Bandits abduct women in Kano. Kano. I did a video some time ago. I don't even know whether they posted that video or not earlier today. And I was saying that I was talking about the abduction that had increased in Kwara State and how 2.5 years ago, Kwara State was one of the peaceful states in Nigeria where there were no attacks. So I was like, oh, I don't even want to mention the names of the other states, so I don't even want to jinx it. Kano State was one of them. They still that another one that I know for sure. I'm still not going to mention it anyway. Just for it to see breaking news happening now that bandits have abducted at least 8 persons in Biresawa village of Tenyawa local government area of Kano State. This is Daily Trust reporting this. It's not some blog or anything. Daily Trust is reporting. He said a reliable source told our correspondent that the assailants raided the village between 11 p.m. and 12 midnight on Monday. He said they came as usual, and from our findings so far, 2 males and 6 females were taken away by the bandits. These are terrorists. I don't know why we still keep calling them bandits. These are terrorists terrorizing people, causing all sorts of mayhem and havoc. Up till now, there is no news on. He said they came as usual. From our findings so far, 2 males and 6 females were taken away by the bandits. Up till now, there's no news of their whereabouts. One of the relatives or some of the victims, Kabiru Usman, said the attackers came in through neighboring Tsundu village. They came on foot, armed with guns. They kidnapped my wife, Umma, my 17-year-old daughter, Fatih, my brother's wife, and 2 other women. Lord have mercy. They are coming on foot. These are people that can easily be chased, easily be gotten, easily be grabbed. The other time, police were showing us that they were using helicopter to go and check people who were voting and all of that. Why can't this same police, why can't they also go out and ensure that they use that same helicopter to track these people as they are moving? We're supposed to be seeing on ground and area, attack on these terrorists. I've asked the question over and over again: who are in charge of our villages? Who are in charge of our forests? Who are in charge of all the things, going on within all these places that are ungoverned? We have too many ungoverned spaces, and these spaces have been taken over. What we must never allow happen is for people to now get to a place where they have to defend themselves. The moment our citizens carry arms, it will be gone. There can't be any government again in this country. It will not be a matter of who has the most arm to defend whatever. We will all will have people that will come down and be the rulers of whatever space that they have. When you talk about warlords, this is how warlords are bettered. We are on our way there, literally across the country. These attacks are going on. You're talking a Kano that has been relatively peaceful. You really don't hear these things from Kano. Now Kano is on the news again for this whole things happening. He said we tried to stop them, but our weapons were no match for them as they were carrying guns. He added that residents had alerted police and military after receiving prior warnings. And this is one thing that is really coming out again and again and again, that we're hearing, that the military is getting prior warning that these people are coming. Because in fighting this fight, you need intelligence. These people are human beings, very weak, ragtag human beings that we have given, that Nigerian government has empowered by its incompetence. These are not people that are supposed to be standing and fighting our own military. In terms of intelligence gathering, because they are moving, they are human beings, they are not spirits. You will see their movement. And this is the time where we should have places so people can pass information and say, we are seeing this group of people, they are heading towards this village, they are heading towards that village, they are looking like this. This is how you track information. This is how you get information. By now, you would have expected that security agencies will have either numbers, anonymous numbers, and a lot of things like that, where people can actually come in, call, and drop information. So we are seeing again and again, they are saying that prior warnings are given, military is contacted, police is contacted, they are nowhere to be found. But when it is about protesters, these same people will come out and tell you that they have intelligence gathering, that this is going to happen. They know how to use, security agents against unarmed citizens who are simply demanding for their rights. But the ones that are armed, the Nigerian police, the IG of police will come and be talking pete anyhow. The kind of thought that somebody is talking that you want to even slap the person and say, oh God, get out of here if you don't know what you're doing. If you don't know what it means to speak in a language that is forceful and direct, and the terrorists will understand that you mean business, not to come and speak in a language that is meek, that you look like cowardly, that the terrorists think that they cannot sit down on our heads and talk to us and mock us and treat us anyhow. It's just unbelievable. They came on foot armed with guns. They kidnapped my wife Uma, my 17-year-old daughter Fati, my brother's wife, and two other women. Usman said, we tried to stop them, but our weapons were no match for them as they were carrying guns. He added that residents had alerted the police and military after receiving prior warnings that the bandits were heading towards the village. Before the attack occurred, we got a report that they were heading towards us, and we notified the security agencies, including the police and military, ahead of time, because they gave us their numbers and asked us to call if we got any information. And yet these numbers were called and there was nothing coming out of it. Another source told Daily Trust that the communities attacked were Sarmawa village, Enchibi village, and Kano village, all in Tenyawa local government area of Kano state. About 50 bandits riding motorcycles came into our community, Yanchibi, shooting in the air. So this is not even only one place. When they pack this woman at this, there are other places that they've also attacked. We all ran for safety, and later we discovered that they have abducted some people, mostly women. Though I can't tell you how many people they have abducted. We later learned that they have also visited other communities and have abducted some people there. As I speak with you, no life is reported to have been lost, but I can confirm to you that they have abducted over 10 people, the source revealed. So what we are having now, instead of cattle rustling, it is now human beings that are being rustled. Another source within the vigilante outfit in the area also revealed that the communities around the area have reported suspected movement of strange faces in the area, and the vigilante was mobilized. The source further stated that after the reported abduction, the vigilante and some members of the community tried to put a hot pursuit, but lost trail of the bandits when they entered Katsina State. That light going up. Of course, it is Nigeria. This is the kind of thing that we need to go beyond all of these things. We need a nation where, at the end of the day, we have a country that is working. How are we going to get things when simple things like even electricity, we've not been able, to take care of it? Now, for me that I'm even speaking here, this is a place where I have inverter, I have solar, I have gen. I'm supposed to be on band A, where I'm supposed to get 20 hours of electricity, yet I don't get anything, and I live in Abuja. Just imagine the people who are in Tenyawa, who are going through some, who Nigeria have not even brought governance to them with all the suffering that they're suffering, yet peace for them to live and enjoy their life peacefully has been denied them. He said members of the communities have been living in fear ever since the attack in neighboring. Oh my goodness. So that means these attacks have been going on. This is not the first time that this attack is going. It's just that this is the first time probably we are hearing it on the news. He said members of the communities have been living in fear ever since the attack in neighboring Shanono and Bagwai local government area started. He disclosed that many families had adopted the strategy of not sleeping in their homes at night. Daily Trust reports that several villages have been deserted as a result of persistent insecurity in Kano. Hey! Probably even the states that I'm saying that insecurity has not reached, it's just that there is no media coverage of those insecurity. I know there's a media blackout, but I didn't know it was this kind, of media blackout. Many residents have either taken refuge in Fapurawa town or relocated to urban areas for safety. Kano State Police Public Relations Officer PPRO SP Abdullahi Kiawa had not responded to calls put across to him at the time of filing for this report. This is not the first time that bandits would strike in that part of Kano. Weeks ago, bandits attacked Yankwada village in Parurua community of Shanono local government area of Kano, abducting 5 women, including nursing mothers. The incident happened a week after a joint military operation engaged bandits in a fierce gun battle in the area, killing 19 of them. Lord have mercy. I can tell you, I follow the news to an extent because, of course, on this my channel, I do talk about the news of the day. And I have not heard of this Kano incident. It's now that apparently they've been going on. Probably all the other states that I think, oh, attacks have not been happening, they've all been going on. What they have is a media blackout out there. Lord have mercy. Nigeria is at war. What are we doing? What is the government doing to secure the lives of Nigeria? Are Nigerians going to allow this illegitimate government continue to do kalo with our lives? Lord have mercy.